Right. Are we live? Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Tuesday, I'll swap out this squeaky chair later. Barely start the stream and already stumbling on my own word. That's not good to know. How are you doing? Okay. All right. Okay, let's swap over now. Oh, actually, before while we're still dealing with this, let me check if the bot's still active. The bot is there. I want one last file that's the size of the yeah, I was saying, yeah, I really need to learn to reach down to the keyboard and go doing mute the mic on the desktop side instead of trying to touch the button on my chest. Speaking of which, though, never. One thing that you guys get to know not do today is I don't think my face is gonna be that interesting. So, I can do to show off that. What's it doing? Yeah, I got a second camera now. Oh, I got a second camera now. Oh, we are lucky in that sense. So, yeah, you can have some to see the machine doing this thing, and while I'm just poking around on the desktop here. Anyway, where we left off last time. Well, actually, I did some more stuff in the end. I'll pull the camera thing up just so that you can see. So I reprinted the x-carriage. That I make some small changes. Yeah, so I make the slope a little more gentle. So now it's 50 degrees instead of 45, which make it easier to print. I tweak some of the tolerance in terms of how far it's gonna go before they touch each other. And that's it, I did. So I need to put these 3 back onto the machine, but that's not gonna be today. I gonna need to do that at a later time. If anything else, for today though, I don't want to mess around with hardware. Gonna deal with this today. So, and where we left off with this assembly is, well, I just had 4 extrusion there. We got 4 extrusion sticking around, just so that we can, what is it? No, which one is the back one? Okay. That's the front, that's the back. What the heck? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add with this extrude assembly. I'm gonna add, come on, the umbilical intake. That thing. Okay, let's just add one at a time and see how that goes. So I'm debating on putting a little like a 1 or 2 millimeter what it called notch here, so that it can run itself along the aluminum extrusion. But the last time I did that, though, it got some compatibility issues with the with the type of nut. So hammerhead nut will have a 1 millimeter lip on it. So this, if I am to put a lip on this, no collar, not a lip, sorry. So we need to make some room, make sure that we don't take over that. But at the same time, now that I think about it, let's try this now. Back at this really quick. Yeah, I think it's best if I put that on, and if we need it, we can just remove it later. That would be the easier way to do anything. Of course, I had to go ahead and put some chamfer and fill up on this. I don't mind, don't worry. Ooh. Wait, what? Okay. So, I reckon I can remove that for now. Yeah. Jump to the conclusion too quickly on that one. Grab that plane. Bronze on it. Oh, not that. Draw it. That one. UMB. I wouldn't call it UMB intake. That was stupid. But I'll change it in a minute. Yeah, UMB stands for umbilical. That's set there. Termination should change. Dimension. Equation equal. Wait, what was I saying? This one should be coincide C. I'll press the C key to get it to touch each other there. And this line connect the midpoint of these two, so now this thing is definitely in the mid. The dimension of this need to be 6. That's it. Now that I think about it, might as well do this now instead of trying to create a thing later. And that is to create the little chamfer so that it can be printed up there. Yeah, let's just create a little chamfer there. And we want this angle here to be 45. That's so steep. Okay, 60 it is. It doesn't matter too much because this is going to be shoved into the groove on the aluminum extrusion, and it's only like what, a millimeter. Stick out like a millimeter. There's almost no reason to be worried about this whatsoever. That's why I'm happy even to keep it at like a perfect 90-degree overhang. But yeah, let's make it 60. Yeah, 60 side. Okay. All right. Ah, great. Oh, hole should be punched later. Oh, no, this hole should be punched later. Okay. All good. Good face. Let's just say up the face. Too late. Okay, this hole should be punched later. But no, I can't do that. Yep. Gonna break something. Yep. Of course. What's this? And why are you broke again? Ah, right, yeah, because that guy. Face. Because now I remove a bunch of face and curve one at that. It caused some problem with recognition of what the hell's going on. Now let me go to that really quick just to make sure that yeah, the drawing is fine, but the feature don't know where they're supposed to extrude itself to anymore. So I just grab that and make a pocket to face. Ooh, no, up to face. So and that whole feature. So this one can be over here. And isometric 3mm with a clearance. Yeah, where the whole cut clearance, cut the board. Oh, and cut the board with 3 more millimeter depth. Nope, wrong one. 6. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that the bolt can go sink all the way down instead of the panel can rest on top of it. Is that a good idea? I gotta think about it. Is that a good idea? Honestly, I cannot tell. So let's just move on, and if it turned out to be a bad idea, then we can always come back and fix it. Alright, but anyway, the hole is supposed to go through all, not just that top bit. Okay. So, how do we print this though? I'm planning to print it on this side. So I reckon I rounded all this. Nah, let's chamfer them rather than rounding. Oh yeah. Good. So let me just start with that one. Yeah, I'm basically selecting everything. That's the two actions I'm missing. Otherwise, was good. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Put that away. In the reference. Where's the button? Oh. I just need to go to the back there. When? Yeah, I'm just aligning them before a slight before was it hitting the what is it, setting the rules, because if we do it from too far away, it's gonna snap. Basically, it's break. It will break. Much like the situation where there's two mathematical position for thing to be. It doesn't always hit the right one. Oh my. Yeah, something like that. The control shift thing doesn't really work half the time, huh? I don't know why. Okay, that's that. Got this sliding in there. Technically, we need 4 of them. And one there, one there, and one there. Oh no, 3. Oh, we only need 3. Okay. If I know what's up, I can just add them. I don't need to be careful anymore. Also, I don't need to edit that. Yeah, it's the thing I did to make sure that oh boy. What was it? Yes. So I change it so that when something is active, as in like the sketch is being edited, I turn red. I'll make it clear for me to see. That's annoyingly not a default thing for FreeCAD. By default, this theme is very difficult to tell which one is an active component, while the other one is which one is the active component that being worked on, and what is just another one of the into this. So sometimes when you create a random not random. When you create a plane, it didn't show up in the sketch under the inside the part that you need to set to be, or rather some stupid position elsewhere in another sketch, in another body. Happened to me so many times back in the good old days of 2022 when I first learned this stuff. Wait, no, it's 2022, 2020. Oh yeah, it's 2023, late 2022. Okay, how big are these gaps? We got 4 holes here, divided by this block, which is 20 mil. Let's do some math here. Actually, I just realized something, so let me do this really quick. Yeah, I want the control key, no, the super key to pop the up. I don't want the super key to show me. Oh, okay, never mind. It showed me anyway. Yeah, it's highlighted the background, so it look weird. But anyway, can't help it. Let's see. Alright, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I was debating with myself just to show the launcher which is existing or the workspace which is just zoom out. Look, but this is better. This is better. It is better this way, I mean. So the bottom cell is 4 feet, right? Each of those poles is 600. Oh, it's 20. Sorry, 20. And you got 3 of them, so that's 60. And you take this to divide it by 4. That is the gap between the gap between them. Oh wow, why are people cycling through the view? Oh, on each of these gap hole here is 90 millimeter. This distance here. With the assembly, this distance here is 90. Oh, what was it? So you go on there, click that. Oh, stopped myself from coughing at you there, chat. I'm so proud. Do that. Okay, 90. That's it, perfectly spaced it. Oh, obviously there's a panel going all around. Not big of a deal. We don't need to model that. It's not necessary. What is important though? No. So anyway, now we can actually make the top hat, which I still haven't figured out how to exactly do this in the most efficient way possible. I'm gonna make some tea now, because I'm still puzzling. Alright, I'm gonna put me as myself there, so you can see that I am away on the corner over there trying to make some tea. Talking though. Because what the way that it had been traditionally do with the Voron, well, everything is that they all would have different length skirt to facilitate the top hat. Now that's not a bad way to do it, as in like not that difficult to just scale something up. Alright, actually, not enough water. I'll be right back, chat. Need to grab some water. Oh, on that. Alright, oh yeah, just watch over the brick for me. But yeah, I'll eat myself. Right, I'm back with the water. What? Oh, actually, I didn't show you guys what I was gonna try to show you at all. You didn't get to see the cap. Yeah, you get to see it now. So, where was I going? Yes. So the traditional way of how the skirt is done is that they will have a separate setup item for different size of printer. That's not a bad idea. And in fact, if I have no other way to do what I want to do, I'm probably gonna do that. But what I want to do is I want to come up with some mechanism basically to so that I can have the skirt extendable and cover up or whatever gap between the 300 and 350. I don't think I'm gonna make one for the 220, 250. Sorry. Oops. Okay, we'll go back to the hair anyway. Yeah, let's go back there. Oh, got some Earl Grey tea here. I don't know why I want to show that off. I just bought it 2 days ago. Let's see how that goes. So I might want to go to check the printable. I'm going to go to printable to check out some of the what is it? Some inspirational extendable print extendable like structure, like one of those extendable swords. See if any spark of brilliance can come to me. I said it's part of the coming to me, but I think I already figured that out. Oh, it can totally be done. Doesn't matter. I'm actually doing it now. Anyway, I was standing around thinking. Need to get my scissors and cut my. Get my tea open. Now, do I want to sleep tonight? Oh, my part always dealt the flavor for the smelly tea. It's Friday. I can afford to drink a bit too much caffeine today. So I'm going for 5 grams. 7.5. Let's go for 7.5. Right. So maybe we can make. Enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show. I think like I'll start making making my string of words make sense in a minute. But I think I got an idea on how to do it. I was thinking a little bit too much outside the box, let's say. Sometimes the box itself is a good idea. Oh, yeah. So if we look at that blue stuff right there on the screen, imagine there's a box right at the end. If you remember, imagine one of those extendable sword that you can print on printable, right? One of those print in place extendable sword. Imagine that is the hilt. That is where it came. That is the right there. It starts from here, right? And you can just pull it that way. So that's what I'm thinking. We can have two print in play coming from both ends of the extrusion. Print in place come from two ends of the extrusion and extend towards each other. And we can always make that because that's the bit that are touching each other from in the middle. That bit is just the inner piece anyway, so we can always make some extra geometry to allow them to latch to each other. Oh, I need my caffeine, 1 sec. Work all day and now I'm doing all this. I'll connect them to the extrusion itself underneath. But how we connect the front to the extrusion though? Oh shit! Ah, damn it! Brain fart. I put the Ah, damn it. This is dangerous. I put the what it called? I put the teapot onto the onto the base for the what it called? Oh my god, yeah, the kettles. And now hot water is everywhere. That teapot had the hole on the bottom. Damn, all that, and it doesn't spark at all. Ah, Vinny, you almost electrocute yourself. Almost. I shall to tell you why you should not do too many things at the same time. Well, got saved by the god of what is it? This who is Dulette owned by? Oh! Thanks for the god of British engineering. I didn't know Dulette is British. Am I crazy? Dulette, I mean not Dulette. But yeah. Oh yeah. Dulette Limited, Crawley, West Sussex. They are literally down the, not down the street, but they are very close to me. Their headquarters. Oh my god. Huh. I wonder their stuff is so expensive. They live right near London. I guess I'm a Dulette fan now, huh? Also, speaking of Alright, while we're doing this, let's stare at that goddamn design one more time. Because the one thing with having a print in place sword style skirt is that now you need to figure out how. No, I now need to figure out how I'm actually going to attach it to the frame. There is a easy way that just to limit the amount of extension there is. I mean, I don't need to extend it too far. It is a difference between the 350 and the 300, but Voron is 50 mil on the frame, on the spot. It's literally everything just plus 50 mil. So, oh, except for the pillars. So each of the extension only need to travel 25 mil. So I may or may not be afford to have a little bit of a what do you call, of a tap at the beginning and the end of each side. and that's going to be the one to what we're gonna use to attach it to the frame. So what are the lip though? Huh? What of the lip? So if you imagine, right? So the acrylic panel gonna rest on that little platform there. Oop. There need to be a similar platform on this side where the extension are. But now they're gonna be a little bit of a step down between the two, the inner bit and the outer bit. Maybe what I can do is use different size foam tape to make up for that. Anyway, oh, you can see this. Yeah. So in other words, I need to make room for what 1mm foam and 4mm foam. 4mm? Foam is too big. No, so the wall. If the making of the ACTM is anything to go by, the lip should be no more than 2mm. So I need 3mm foam and 1mm foam. Right. Anyway, enough thinking. Let's start making something. Do you want a left and right version, or do you want just a? No, we cannot have a homogeneous one. Can we? Yeah, because if we have a homogeneous one, then they have to either have a tab on both sides so that it can be flipped over, or we have to have or we have to have a corner pieces, both to make this curve here. All right. Let's start with let's start with a big block in here. So let's go with let's put that away. That one. Which one is this? That's the second one, third one, fourth one, third one. Yeah, first one. Okay. So let's go back to part design now. Make a new part. Where is the new part button? Oh no, not part design. Yeah, that need to go into the part folder. Yeah, part holder, and I would say OMB color. Not umbilical intake. That's wrong. The idea behind that naming was what is it? The naming there was back when I was thinking was making a window for it rather than just a pillar, just back pillar now. Pillar one now shall be called side skirt, top skirt, top skirt. Yeah, let's just give it that random name for now. And then we are referencing this thing. Doing that. Now we can hide this. If I can see it, what the heck? Cricket? Yuku? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. And just to make sure that that's not in the wrong position or anything, the rest of them on. Alright, so, alright, look good. So we want something here. Do we want something there? We don't want to do it from the side. Let's do it from the side. We get. Oh wait, no. We need that one because we start a little surface there. And the surface could look ugly. And grab me a drawing. Yep, drawing tool. Okay. So we will take that in. Oh, come on, wrong button. Okay, no need to be too into it. What I'm gonna do now is to draw a rectangle there. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, right? That angle there. Oh my god, okay, so alright, that make a 45-degree angle, easy enough. Now we can just flip it to the side and just start thinking any more. So the way that it works is I want it to extend at least up to here. Basically I want to have this area lap down by, oh wait, no, we need, this should be the starting point, and I want to extend it 50mm further if possible. Do I want to do that, or do I want to have it fit the 250 as well? I mean, if it fit the 250, I can put it on printable as its own thing and sold it for like 5 quid or something. That's what I'm thinking right now. And yes, I'm gonna charge for something I buy, anything I make. So how big is it? The 350 to 225. Let's just say this 420 is the size that needed for the 300. So minus 50 is 330, 370. To make sure, alright, so to go from a what's it called, a 50 to 350, you need to be able to extend at least 100mm, right? And to have that, obviously we need a volume within this section here to hit 100. But of course, This is only half of it, so this should be 50. Oh. This is possible. It's totally possible. Okay. So, to that note, I want a little box here, 2020 box. Okay, so this small box here represent the little space where I will need to put a bolt in to screw this top front bit in. Same with here. I don't need to keep this box around, so I'm just gonna make it quick. Yeah, that's one represent the place where I need for the T-nut and screw to come in. So I just do anything what you want to do except for that space. Okay. And now that I visualized it, so this now from here to here need to be dimension 370 divided by 2. How much that? 370 divided by 2, 180. 180. Well, 185. Sorry. Okay, I'm behind my let's try that again. Divided by 2, 185. Yep. So I'm just gonna read my writing here. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So I don't need these last 4 because now that I see what I need to see. You can go. A reference. They're normal, like that. This tastes a little sour. I really hope I don't get a stomachache tomorrow. Oh, but at least I get some caffeinated for the night. What's wrong with your mic? Hey, what's wrong with my mic? Oh, and hi Spart, haven't seen you in a while. I'm monitoring myself on the headphone earbud now, but yeah, I don't see anything wrong with my mic. Is it too low or something? No, I seem fine on the gauges that I have. Oh well, I'm sure Spart. I don't know what if you see something wrong, just give me a shout. Alright, so that's that. We have made that. You're bad. You actually they set your video playback at I was like, so I must be sounding like the voice must be very low and oh nah. Now I need to figure out how high I need to screw this. One sec. Be right back. Actually, I'll be right over there. Got a little handle in place, just I go for 35. Yeah, last week I said 30, but after I played with that for a while, like as in like the umbilical and the wire and the wire wrapping thingy, the twist tie thingy. Yeah, that's the that twist. I don't know about that cable management tool thingy. Yeah. So for the final thing, I want to use something like this. So basically, this is what came with the LED kit, and they have this wrapping feature right here, so that you can see that you can open this up like that, and you can wrap a cable around it. I reckon I'm gonna get myself some of these for the final thing, because right now the twist fit that I can't cut it out. One sec. The thing that came with that I used for V1 is not suitable for V2 because it creates some rough surface on the umbilical cord, which rub against the frame, and it doesn't seem to be a big of a problem, but you know, trying to avoid any torque on the tool head when possible, or at least have it some constant torque. So anyway, put this 25. This should give me some more space than I actually need, which is better than nothing. Hello? Oh. I pressed the mute button at some point. When the hell did I press the mute button? Hi Omar. Scuff audio. What is new? Alright. Okay, so where was I? Yes. So I was trying to inform people of why I do the thing I do. So you see here, there's a plane that I had created on the surface here, and the reason I do that here instead of just click on the surface and start creating sketches is sometime, if for example, if I go back to the base sample, to the feature before that, and I start editing it like crazy, like adding holes and all over the place, software sometimes lost track of what the surface was meant to be referencing. And if we were to draw on a surface directly, what could happen is that you completely lost whatever come after that first sketch. And so by creating a extra plane, by going through the step of creating a plane like that one there, if something were to go wrong with the software ability to reference this specific like point in the space, you can always just go back and fix this plane instead of trying to fix how the sketch is referencing. So yeah, that's the idea behind the plane here, and that was very critical for the old FreeCAD, the FreeCAD pre 1.0, because back then we got the topology something, yeah. And yeah, so back then even if you just change the length of one of the feature within the old sketch, old bar, the whole thing gonna break. That was horrible back then, but it's all fixed. But I'm still doing this because I like doing this, and it's very solid. It's very hard to break this. And yeah, anyway, enough blabbering around. Let me just do this really quick. Oh, come on. Okay. This I need top, bottom, and maybe a point in the center. Yeah, I put a point in the center. Now I specifically avoided the use of drawing a centered rectangle, because there is a argument to be had to have this slightly biased towards some of the places, specifically on the bottom, because then if I put this all the way to the bottom like that, if I put it all the way to the bottom like that, that means there's a hole in the bottom where you can just, you know, shove things up there. Sound wrong, but I'm so wrong. But yeah, for now I just want to keep it simple and just have this rectangle in the middle of the other rectangle, and I do that by center this point, center, symmetrical. Why? And for the wall of this, if our ACTM was anything to go by, it should be about 2mm. 2 is actually slightly bigger than I wanted, but we'll go with 2 for now, just in case. Now this is a top hat, so people may end up putting stuff on top of this thing. So a thicker shell should be ideal. So 145, 40. Oh, what you guys doing? Oh, you see that thing that is doing the printing thingy there? The thing on top of my head? Yeah, that's a 3D printer, a tool changer, and I am creating the version V2 of that. So actually, I do have the file at hand, so let me show you what it's look like for now. Hey, okay, now this is not exactly of anything. Maybe this one. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's gonna be what it look like right now. Hey, looking good, looking good. Yeah. So I'm making a second version, and right specifically what I'm doing at the moment is making the just close this before I actually do anything to it. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is a top hat. So the machine right next to the machine, not the machine, it's just a pile of parts right now. It's not functional. So that thing right there, that frame. So I built this guy here some time ago just to test fit things. And from what I see right here, I'm not gonna move the camera. The camera literally bolted in near on the monitor. But what I'm looking at right now with this thing is that we need a little like a 30 mil, about that much space. It's about around size of your thumb. More space so that the umbilical have more room to travel on top. And I have designed came up with this umbilical management system so that it managed 4 of these umbilical going around. Okay, I hope that helped, because that's as far as I can go. I am not good with one of the things that I realize as I do this is that I realize I'm bad. I get really flustered whenever anyone were to show up in chat at all. So for all intent and purposes, it's actually better for me that there's nobody watching. Oh Lord. Thank you. Top skirt outer corner. This is let me just finish naming this. This should be called, and one of the things that with its 3D printer is I want to deviate from how it had been done for the past, as far as I remember. Every skirt system that I have seen thus far required like separate different pieces for different size of machine. So if you want a 300 millimeter skirt, you need to go and download that specific one and all of that. It sounds stupid, but I find it very confusing when I open a folder to find more folder when I need to make more choices. So what I'm trying to do is I want to make one skirt that fit everything. So from the 250 to a 350 Voron, and for those who don't know what the 250 reference, that's a bedside. So the machine from the big and the smaller to the biggest they should all be able to use this skirt if it go right. Of course, I am a both tea and coffee enjoyer, so you're just gonna excuse me because I'm going to wash my throat really quick. There's a adult beverage as well, but I don't bring alcohol home. Never drink on stream. Alright, next one. I just realized something. I'm gonna print from this side, so I cannot just have a big bowl in on the bottom. I have to design the other piece to fit in here. So this original sketch here need a little edit, and that I cannot have you do that. 380. Now this should not be a reference, it should be now the thing. 385. Okay, what's that? Okay, now we have this whole section here where there's nothing to do. You know, I'm just gonna keep it like that in case I have some thing to mount to it. Like if I need to, I need to put some holes here and mount for a camera mount, for example. That's this way it would be. But then there's an aluminum extrusion right below this. I don't know why, well, how much that would help. Before we move on from this plane, though, I want to go back and give it a little, a small rail underneath. Oh, great. Connect the center point of that and center point of that. Make this one vertical. And now these two can collide. This should be a distance of meter. Follow the lead that I had. Follow the other piece that I made just earlier. And make this now go first. Like this. To be 60. This is a 60 millimeter overhang, a 60 degree overhang. Did you see the bamboo new hot and change system? It named Vortex. What do you think it will be used for? I think it's interesting. So air stories on the Vortex is very, very interesting. I want to see how people actually find it in actual use. So for those who don't know, tool changer like the one that you're on the screen right now are bloody expensive. That's just how it is. Each of these tool head costs like $200, yeah, $200 American dollar. And that's 150 to 200 quid depending on the good days or rainy day in Britain. That is rather expensive, especially now time it by 4, and that's just a tool head alone. You need the base machine as well, which is another £1,000. So the problem with tool changer has always been that it's very expensive. And what the innovation over the past year has not been to trying to make tool changer better, but rather to make it cheaper, as it should, as they should be. That's what companies are focusing on, and rightfully so. There have been multiple what do you call? There have been multiple attempts at trying to get that done. So we had on the open source side, on the not open source, sorry, on the semi-open source side, like as in like an attachment side, there's the Bondtech Index, where they are doing the same thing that Bamboo is doing, and to just swap out. So they commonize as many things as possible. That's the core idea behind trying to get the price of a tool changer down, trying to commonize anything as possible. So if you can use a common extruder, for example, that means you don't have to have a molder on every tool head, and high precision gear, which is actually very expensive. That is one good way to make it cheaper. Having a common heater for every tool head, which is really nice also as well, but which bring in technology such as inductive heating, for example. And cooler fan like a CPAP was also nice, and all of that. Bamboo way of doing it, but even that solution on the Bondtech, and one thing that remained a kind of big of a challenge. In fact, the Bondtech Index brought in highlight the challenge very well, because they allow you to fit so many tool head on it. Well, not tool head, like nozzle on it. Is that the filament half of the system is the filament, umbilical management. So the PDFE tube leading to the nozzle, you have to manage them. And on the Bondtech Index, you have to fit like what? You can fit up to 6, 7, or even 8 of them on a Voron, if I believe correctly. And that just got really clutter really quickly. So actually we can show it. We can show it. Index. Contact. Yeah, I'm just gonna open it on and let me check it first. On index. So bamboo. While having it low, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just pulling this over here on a separate screen. You guys can see it. So let's go for the index first. Text and index automated auto tool changer. Yeah, this is the semi open source side. Where is it gone? Hell. Oh man, why is it so hard to search for things nowadays? Block index. Oh, there we go. Got a song, but yeah. So you see this whole thing here, literally is just a nozzle and heatsink. So they commonize everything else, like the part cooling, heater, and extruder in this one to make things cheaper. Each of the two has like within less than $100, so less than 50, I think. So that's really cool. On the bamboo side, they use bamboo vortex. Bamboo vortex. Bamboo vortex. There we go. Bamboo vortex. They use a similar system, as in like they also want to change out just the nozzle. But what they do, and that what I am skeptical about now, is not that. Is the fact that they don't show here. God damn it. Okay. What they do here that I don't. Oh yeah, well. The one thing they do here that I'm not terribly real about is the fact that they only have one PTFE tool. So to use the vortex, you still need an AMS, or bamboo AMS, which is a filament changer, and that, in my mind, defeat the purpose of a tool changer in some sense. Okay, it's still useful, but it's not. It limits what the idea of the tool changer, because the fact that you need an AMS means that I cannot use flexible on a system, and when, like it or not, when people talk about multi-material, most of the time, well, there's only two set of material combination that is relevant to a normal user, POA and PDG, because those two are the similar material, so one can be used as the support material for the other. So with that, you can do that with just two nozzles. So the normal H2D would work that just fine. And two is either one of those two material with TPU, flexible material. That is the key thing that I want. Why tool changer is interesting for myself, because TPU itself is, well, soft and flexible is great, but if you only have soft and flexible, it's really hard to work with if you don't have anything else to grip onto the material. So I have always been more interested in TPU printing with another material, and that's what to me is what tool changer is about. The bamboo system here dictated that the need that, well, at least one of these nozzles, the one that, well, no, the nozzle that on this thing can only be used with with hard material like PDG and POA, and that's felt very limiting for me as someone who uses a 3D printer. I said that, but then most of the people who I've seen online thus far have not been able to use the two head that is on the H2D even now. So give and take. I'm just giving you a long-winded explanation, haven't I? Sorry. But I said that, all of that, but there's one very important thing that I need to mention, and that is the limitation with tool changer and filament changer to even right now is, well, no, actually filament changer is fine. The tool changer, the limitation with it right now is not the hardware, it's the software. Right now, the only people who contributing to the development of software feature for tool changer is Prusa, for Prusa research, the people who make the Prusa XL. And yeah, they are the only one, and that show very clearly in their slicer, the Prusa slicer, because the only thing that got updated in terms of those feature is feature for specifically for the Prusa XL, and Prusa XLs and the Prusa firmware, XL firmware specifically. What I meant by that is just recently they updated the Prusa slicer to exclude to cut out one of the thing that I did before, one of the feature that I done before, that it was exclusive to Prusa slicer before, the feature which is what is it, return Z on the slicer side. It was a few months ago. It was possible by actually automatically, if you after the tool chain, Prusa slicer will send your tool head down to the right Z height with on its own from the slicer side, from the slicer setting side, and that is very useful because that means you don't have to do much on the where do I lost you? Yeah. Well, the funny thing about YouTube chat. The funny thing about YouTube chat is it's not real time, so that they have the so that they give them the server some time to live transcribe it. So I'm actually sort of happy with it. I mean, there's a reason why I didn't enable the ultra low latency mode. All right. It was useful. They like the vortex. All right, so let me summarize what I was saying just up until the point of after the criticism of the vortex, because I do want to highlight the good thing, and the good thing is competition. Absolutely competition. There's no one in the world want to have a fire lit up in the air. So even the best company, even if Prusa is like, you know, have halo around their head and they would do and everything for the community and all that, they don't want to rush it. And it shows. It really shows. It shows when they are the only player with the Mark III sitting around for 5 years without any updates. It shows now with the XL, because they are still, because all of these multi-tool head systems have not come out yet. They all announced, but they have not come out yet. So it shows with the XL that they are still the only people in the game and it's showed via the software side because they are developing software being developed solely for the Excel, and you cannot blame them. The fact that they open sourced it is very good, great in of its own. But if there are more people hitting the scene with open source like Clipper based system, heck, even people who don't like Bamboo here who use their own proprietary system, as long they can introduce feature that everyone else can look at and go, huh, I like that. They adopt it in the slicer, and slicer being a very open source in nature, it means that everyone is going to benefit. In addition to that, how many people, how many multi-material system are there, multi-material prints are there right now, right? So if I go to Bruce, so printable, for example, if I search multi-material, there are two things that gonna happen. One, there's a multicolor print, like all these this is not multi-material, but right, this is multicolor. These are all this multicolor print. There's very cool and all that. They are very cool. Don't get me wrong. They are very cool, but the key here is it's not useful. It's just there. It's more about proof of concept, and for the people up. That's a MMU2. Oh, they actually open source the MMU2 now. Woo! Good for them. Oh yeah, and hit the like button. Anyway, cool. Like you got no. So there's not enough multi-material print out there, and right now multi-material, multicolor are being used interchangeably because people don't know what the difference basically. We still don't have the knowledge base to develop good multi-material system, and until that happens, every time I need a multi-material anything, I have to make it myself, which is very bloody annoying, and most of the time I just don't. So for those who are wondering, I do have one. I make some, so I'm gonna show you multi-material. This is mine. So this is my multi-material thing. So this is what I mean by multi-material. So the orange and the green, is PETG, while while I'm using here the purple is POA support, and inside between the two, the orange and the green, there is a POA bit in the middle there, just so that the two parts don't stick to each other. That is the kind of multi-material I want, and there's not enough of these kind of model going on out there, and I kind of want to have something to put on my machine other than more 3D printer part. So get on it, people. Start designing multi-material stuff. And the only way for them people to do that is for them to have a machine to work with. So the stamp maker, that's one is cool. Bamboo Vortex, I don't care. I know Bamboo will have bad rap and all that. I'm on board with the people who disagree with Bamboo. Yeah, but I'm open source for one, and for two, some of their board is burning right now, so I'm not exactly want to touch any of their machine. But Bamboo Vortex, go for it. Full size Excel if you want the best of the best. Now what, the only option now? Just go for it. Go back, get those. Get your experience in with multi-material, and share some models so that I can print some myself. The end story. That's it for me. Alright, enough of the tangent. I can't remember how I do that on the other piece, so 1 sec. I need to see what I did here. How did I? Oh, that outer one is 6. Okay. Dimension. I want it to stand up right there somewhere. Oh wait. Let's extend it or the other way, reverse. 185, 180. So basically there we have a 5 mil of leeway in case we need to move it further to the edge. Oh, I almost ran out of key. Oh, I need to plug that other head mic into socket in case this one run out of battery too. Alright, so it's gonna be print like that. Okay, there we go. There's a problem with that. The problem with this right now is how are we even? It's not symmetrical, so I can't just flip it over on the other side and print it. I can, but not easy. Okay, I can do it in the slicer though. Yeah, so I don't mind. What's your thought on teaching text Solvo SVO8 tool changer? It's pretty cool. No, so seriously, I don't have any negative feeling in general. But the key with what I'm hoping for him is to get it done as possible, because the one thing about designing your printer on top of a designing your tool changer on top of a printer that is made by a manufacturer is that manufacturer may just discontinue the printer, and you know, you base all your effort just go down the drain because there's no new printer coming out for those guys, and the number just keep going down now. So that was the reason why I stick with the Voron platform instead of even Radric actually. For example, within the period that I make my my tool changer, the Radric V4 came out. So if I had bought a Radric V3, I would have now create a tool changer for an outdated platform. So same thing can happen with teaching tech, and so that's why if anyone were to reach out to him, you need to rush him. Not rush. Don't rush him. Trying to encourage him to do, trying to pick up the pace and trying to do it as fast as possible, because it is a matter of time before the manufacturer move on. You cannot blame them for it, because you know, business. That's if you want to keep the lights on. Index cool. No, actually, I have nothing against index. And once again, there's a lot of promise with index. That's all I care, and that's what hit me. Like induction tool head, for example, is very new. There's literally one induction tool head on the market right now for open source people to use for their machine. It's not suitable for the purpose either, so you can't just make your own induction tool head. So they are picking up the tab there, doing a bit of vertical development for the index to get the induction tool head in. And to be fair, Bontech is the only people, well, one of the few companies that you can actually trust to make the index, because they make the LGX2, no, extruder. So right, sorry, I'm just stay silent for a bit for the ambulance to came through. Bontex is the one they make the Bontex LGX extruder, which is a very high regarded extruder, very good, very consistent. So for to develop your own tool changer, the one thing that is always end up coming back, looping back in terms of like alright, there's a bottleneck for your ability to design stuff, is whether or not you have to design your own extruder, because that will dictate the consistency of the plastic coming through the nozzle. And yeah. Have you ever considered converting your Trident into the Tridex? Nope. I'm converting my Trident into a MissChanger V2 with 4 tophat. And no, I'm not sure. I'm no intention. Hey, if they reach out to me and send me one, I'll oh my god, I now have to buy another kit. Yeah, I'll think about it if someone reach out to me and offer. But no, my current printer, and it ate up all my budget for the rest of the year basically. Already committed to another build, so I can't build that anytime soon. I start regretting the fact that I pushed this 35 mil. Yeah, close that. So I think I should go Narragon 35 because I'm gonna stick panel. The panel is 3 mil. Panel is 3 mil. The foam is 1 mil. So I need to push it down by 4 mil. But 31 seemed a little bit weird, so I put another one down. So 30 is good enough, and of course that happened. Yeah, I don't know what, I don't know how to fix this kind of, how to handle this kind of problem, but oh wait, now I need to grab that edge there. Then on it. But that said, I have other things that I need to do as well. And good thing I make a lot, some of the thing that I'm doing optional. I want to set this in the middle, but I don't want to go and try to over select up. Gonna make that these two equal. We make this 4. Maybe 5. What side do you use for your MissChanger V2s? Boca, Super, Rusa? Rusa. They are the only one who are throwing a death hour behind. multi-material. Unfortunately. 5. What's the new Oka? Of course. I don't know what's new. Oh, it came out 2 weeks ago. It's a beta. Oh my god, they had always been doing so much. Yeah, it's amazing me how big this project is now, huh? Extra solid infill. That's been around in Prusa for a while, haven't it? Why is it new? Oh, I also yeah, and also one thing that I want is the new what it called? Unify, not unified. New feature in Prusa slicer that I want, where other players may have, is the common outer layer, the layer time for the outer shell. Common layer time for the outer shells. That honestly to me is it's groundbreaking. There's so many things that I want to build right now, and it's always had that problem where because of the layer time. But oh yeah, actually one of the key thing, one of the key component of MissChanger is having that problem that Prusa had been trying to solve with the new beta. Show you. Where it gone? Ah, it's in step file folder. Let's just slice this really quick. Right, so if I do this by, if I display this by layer time, you can tell that there's some random layer that just like spiked in time of layer time, and then some spike in terms of how slow it is. When you print it on its own like this, it's fine. It's when you add another one. Because when you do it on your own like that, it should be fine. Because I have a setting that slower the overall layer time of the print down to try to hit 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Yeah, but if you add more part to this, what happens is that difference gonna change dramatically. And like it or not, that actually showed up on the final print. Like you can actually see this. The melt rate, the melting of that on those layer, the blue layer here, is noticeably different from the others. So Prusa's new feature that I introduced in the current beta is something that I really wanted to try. The only reason why I haven't bothered is I'm on Linux, and I'd rather not deal with trying to get the beta version on Linux. I'm just gonna wait for the full release anyway. Oh, with that said, focus slicer, so great. Now, one of the key things where I feel like Oka is doing so much better than Prusa as the UI. So, for example, if you're doing multi-material, you can multi-material, multi-color, whatever, whichever one. what you can do is that you can dictate where you want this purge block going to be by default. So you can drag and drop that purge block or wipe tower to a location you like it to be, or even you can dictate it in this setting to where you prefer it to be, and the software will when you hit the arrange button, the software will actually respect that, and I want that on Prusa so much. It doesn't. Right now they just slice it as if you are printing on a Excel, and that doesn't work half the time because were you around to just hear me moan about the fact that they took away the G-code side, no, the slicer side return Z offset, return Z location. Yeah, I took that off, and now that I always have to lower the Z on the machine side after 2 chain every time I do a 2 chain, and because it's on the same Z height as the print, what happened is that any ooze coming off the nozzle will be swiped against the first object that it come in contact to. That's why if you look at the print right now, I have to manually just drag and drop the wipe tower to the front, so that the first thing that the nozzle gonna touch is the wipe tower. Very annoying. They took it away, and I find it very annoying. What can I do? Right. Once again, much like oils in life, isn't there right to do that? That's why I want to throw money at them, or somebody or another. Because if you throw money at someone at a company, they'll listen. You can't really just rest on moral to hope for them to do what you want. Alright, that's it. That's my final answer. We can chamfer this later. Top skirt, piece 1. Top curves 1. Part 1. 1. Nah, just don't be worried. Just say 1 is good enough. And now we're gonna reference that to another body. Oh, Ponenmore, hello. How you been? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's Friday indeed. Yeah, so that is the reference button. So now we can hide top if we want. Mac try just got home. Oh, I'm thinking really well. 1 sec. No, because if you no, so pardon more because you wasn't here when I said it. But I want to make a single design what do you call a top hat that it can be extended to fit the length of the machine. So right now I'm hoping to design something that can fit both the from all three, the 250, 300 and 350 machine, and I'm gonna model after one of those flip out what is it, retractable sword that you can print online. Actually, before I do that, because I want to keep all the binding on top, I want to add that one as well, just in case. I may not need to use it, but just in case. Okay, and that for now, because once again, don't need it. Like that. Draw on it though. How do you make a taper again? I forgot. Because right now, this is a straight wall. Not big of a problem, isn't it? Not a big problem at all. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Yeah, so because this currently is such a straight tube, if you pull it all the way out, it will come out. Wait, why do I do this? Why am I doing this? Because the way that I'm doing it right now, I'm gonna need 4 pieces for every side of the extruder. One that is on the outside here that hit the corner, the other one that extend inward towards the middle, and then the two one that in the middle gonna meet up with each other and make good love or something like that. I don't know, peace and love. But why not just have those one piece in the middle, just one piece? So right now, so go back to the idea of the flip out sword, retractable sword. Yeah, if you want to do that, the reason why they flip out and it didn't flew off is because they tapered the hole, so that it brought it so that the end up to it's actually, yeah, they tapered the hole so that the thing that just slides itself out of the out of place. But if we are to go to straight tube like what I'm doing right now, we might as well just have a single central rod just connecting the two corner piece instead of what I was planning to do and have a print place, flip out thingy. It's not gonna look cool. Oh, you make yours 250 millimeter now. Oh, I'm sticking with 35. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to rely on some clever cable management work on the back side to try to manage the cable instead of trying to just shove it upward. That's my plan right now. Yeah. No, because if we connect the tree, why do we want a fully encircled hole? If we're not gonna do it, print it in place so that it can be pulled out like a retractable sword, might as well just cut the lip off and slot the bar in on the side, from the side. Although if we do that, it's not very secure in terms of like holding the bar in place. Money. Now this random plane really quick. I want it to be offset. I cancel. Hold it. I want it to be offset to the front by 20. Oh, my brain hurt already. Wait, had I told you guys about me almost collapsed the other Thursday? So apparently if you drink too much coffee and not enough sleep, eventually your body just went down. And what happened to me was I was working and then suddenly my vision just gone blank and just gone. So I had to stumble my way home that day. Never want to do that again. For sure. Absolutely. Oh. Take care of yourself. Alright, let's keep this side going. But 3mm? It's a very long hole, deep hole. You don't want to give it too little. You don't want to give too much, but actually. Maybe this is 0.2 instead. I choose 2.5. Let me break the even. Let's go by the middle one. 2.5. Okay. Do it both ways. Go to plane. And the size of my bed is... Oh no, the size of the bed is 200. We don't want any longer than 200 because you want this to fit on a 200 machine, but definitely not 250 machine, but definitely not taking the full bed. Not that it matters because you only need to pull out 10. Let me just measure this really quick. Not exactly the most correct one. One. Maybe I don't. I don't know. No. Don't waste your filament. Don't waste your filament. Reset, close that. Alright, so 200 is good enough. Just keep it at that. And of course, I need to still draw some new features. Oh, let's draw on it. No. Actually, hide this. Let's sketch back. vertical. There. One side. And I shall do that magically for 20. Oh no, 200. 20. Right now. We're going to meet up with the bridge here, but still have some room in the bottom. Right, in the bottom. We're gonna print this from this side up. Oh, okay. Okay, we don't have much oil on the other one, so okay. Oh, actually, still fine, still fine. Yes, I'm just thinking, and I see my no. We should still be fine. We still be fine. We should still be fine. Okay, let's punch a hole from the top, and that will be the end of this one. Oh, and we need to make a mirror of this this other yellow piece as well. So I learned from my own mistake doing the back pillar. I'm gonna select that plane instead of that one. I'll explain why in a minute. Is this the one? No, bun. This one. Ow. Pull those two in for now, and then cut to the face. Circle. This shall be dimensionally 6.1. They're gonna be at the center of this square. So with an S there. Oh. So I'm gonna cut it. But first, reverse. Yeah, okay. Then I select the same sketch. I punch a hole using it. Using the isograph M3. Yeah. Cool. And I do have a counterboard sunk. Like so. Nice. That's why that's the that's why that edge was 6 mil. That circle was 6 millimeter, 6.1 millimeter exactly. That's it. Okay, top skirt 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna make a clone of this guy. Go select that, make a clone of that guy, and I am gonna make this mirrored. Mirror this. Oh, I still need to add the hole for the amount on this end. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Where's the mirror tool? I don't use this very often. I think this is it. Ah, great. Wait, which one is it? This is the rear. That was in the XZ plane. I'm looking at yeah, you guys cannot see because it occurred by the camera, because I can look at the and look at the cube and tell where which plane I need to do this. And speaking of which, I probably want to move that camera view down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. In my face. If I can stay here. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Okay, so you can see more of what's going on to the right now. Anyway, I'm gonna do this on the XZ plane. Hopefully. Airplane. Okay. It's gone further than I thought, but it's in the roughly the right direction. But that's okay. That there. I'm not gonna call it bottom 4. Sounds stupid. I'm gonna I'm gonna call it top skirt 3. Sound generic. I swear to God I spelled wrong or something. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay. Alright, I need to punch a hole. Okay, actually we need to make this transparent so we can see how it interacts with the one in the middle. You can see like being just bent to both sides. What's the machine doing? Oh wait, I referenced that. Oh, okay, this may broke the top skirt too. No. I'm gonna put a hole here. Put a surface there. Oh my, where are you gone? Why are you not showing up? Hello? Oh wait, I didn't show it. Okay. Cancel. Try that. Cancel that really quick. Because right now this is the body that I just duplicate from that, which is not cool. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Now, so if I don't do this, this top skirt 3 gonna eat up top skirt 1 and it'll look weird on the 3. Maybe I do this instead. Ooh. Maybe 3. Oh, come on. So now I move it right below the other one, so I know that those two are dependent on each other. Anyway, go back to this aesthetic aside. I'm gonna do this. Pick a plane there. Down the right plane, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Find a plane, it's ugly. No one wanna see a plane. Grab that one and that one. I know that line is dead center, but we may want to change that at some point in case if we ever do. I'm just not touching it. Oh, here basically do the same thing what I did with the other someone dimension 6.1, and unlike the other one though, I shall use this feature instead. Oh. Okay, and where this hole need to be is wait, how big? How long is the T-nut for M3 T-nut? Bring the T-nut. Okay. I need the length of this little thing here. Oh my god, this little thing here. M3 T-nut. No, spring the T-nut. So that I need to figure out the length of that so that I can. That no matter which direction I No, so I can have enough space for it in inside the aluminum extrusion. Where is the caliber? There you go. Oh man, it's for 13.6. Make it 14. Obviously, the hole from the hole. About 9. So of this. At least 10. At least 10. So make it 11, I suppose. But that's already 21. Yeah, 11 is still too far for me. Make it 15. All right, that now for sure it's not gonna we can have this T-nut in whatever way, and it was still gonna work. All right, now then now is the repetitive part. Well, reverse. Google in it. That one with the whole page. Get an M3. Go. And got the board. Got the board. There we go. Alright, so we got one in the middle on that one in this. Oh, I let it show. Okay. We got one in the middle, then fire that one in the and 2 in the corner via those 2. That should hold the skirt in place. Oh, right. Okay. And I don't need to do this, but I already make the assembly, so I might as well just put it on there. And of course it doesn't show. The reason why it didn't show is right now, as of this stream, these parts need to be outside of a folder to be picked up by the assembly tool. So if I do that again, unless you do that, you mother trucker. Alright, because everything needs to be outside the assembly, maybe? Okay. Now will you pick it up? Yeah, I do. Okay. No, it didn't. Why aren't you working? Hello? Oh, hello. That's a stroke of luck if I ever see one. I didn't mean for this to happen. But actually this is the perfect time to go and check for sure. Dimension. Oh, no, not dimension. Alright, I'm not gonna make the assembly. I'm not gonna bother make the assembly. It's already roughly in the right position. So I don't need to go around and put them in the right place. But what I do want to know is this distance here. Is it 100? No, you idiot, it's 50. Ah, wait. The heck did I do? That's actually not 50, that's actually 30 because the tab in the middle takes 50. Okay. Okay, that's 50. Wait, no. So we have 30 right now, so we're missing Wait, 100 minus 30. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Can't do math right now in my head. 100 minus 30. 70. Right. That's the amount of space that we need to make. So we need to take away from the thing that we are dealing with now by half, divided by 2 because it has 2 mirror them. So divided by 2. So we minus that. So 35. So 85 minus 35 minus 35. Yes, I know I could have easily done this inside my head, but no, I will not be doing it. Ah. Okay. I think the sketch is fine of the face, that face. Okay. So, and of course that. Oh, right, because of that. Okay, never mind. 60, so I say so 55 that extension need to be. Yeah, 155. I got it again. That one was right the first time, but because that one just poked out unexpectedly, that's why the sketch broke. And now I fixed that. I need to fix this again because I broke that. Oh, and of course the hole is no longer where it could be. Okay, never mind. Because this pocket here doesn't need to be 140. Does need to be though is 100 times 2, so at least 200. So at least it need to be at least 100. It need to be at least 100 on each side. Wait, no, 50 on each side. No, 50 is the starting point. You need to expand it. You need a little tab on both sides, right? And a tab in the middle. Oh my god, I'm 120. 120. Okay, this worked. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. So, hands up. I don't do math. I'm not good with math, chat. You may not. It may be of a surprise to most people, but I'm not good with math. Okay, so one. Okay, we saw that. Oh, choco side though. Oh no, we need to determine. Let's determine the location of this hole first. Oh wait, the hole just fine. The hole is fine. The hole is fine. Hole location is fine. I can push this in because the more I push this in, so let's say 30 and 30. 30. Yeah, because the closer these two are together, the less material I'm gonna use for this skirt, which is good. Oh, but now this thing looks custom. We're gonna pull this to the middle. This is not a good idea. Shouldn't do that. But yeah, shouldn't have done that. See, that's the problem. There we go. Where was that? Redo this. 40. So 35. I think 35. I think 35 is my final answer on this. Close enough to the edge. And you can have some solid at the corner, but the center should be hollow to save up on some material. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Easy. Okay, now should we start chamfering? Yes, absolutely. We should start chamfering. More chamfering. Alright. Make your bed now. Something gonna break. I'm just gonna hide those two so that I can focus on this thing. It's gonna be printed on this side, so everything else need to have a little curve. It print on this side, so this edge is gonna stay sharp because I want the panel to fall into place correctly. But this inner one here should be fillet. Make it easier to print. And on that note, also this guy. Alright. That one had a 60 degree on it already, so don't need to do it. Oh, I missed one. This one. Did we keep 100? Did we keep it at 1? Because what we make here need to be a mirror on the inner piece. Not mirror, but you get what I mean when I say. It's gonna be a bit of a 1mm overhang on the other piece, which not exactly keen to do that. So let's make it 0.6 here. Still noticeably rounded, but not sharp. Oh my god, don't break your stuff. Oh, I'm still missing some stuff here. I'm gonna make all of this rounded. And that one too. Here. Here. Okay. Oh wait, let me print it like this. This hole gonna be there's gonna be an interesting geometry to print, right? Should have thought of this. David. Yeah, we're gonna make it there. We're gonna have to give it a thing. We're gonna do a thing. I don't want to do this pocket now. Alright, so that hole is gonna be for that bolt only. Then I gonna do another sketch here. Spin it on the right orientation for the upper print. So that it makes more sense if I do it like this, so that I can grab that as a reference. What just happened? What just happened? I click on that, but then it gave me the whole thing. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, why are you doing this? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, now that alright. No point drilling welding on it. I just spin it again. That's a bug. That's definitely a bug. Would it count it as a bug? Yeah, let's do that. It's not breaking bug, but you know, it's a bug. So I'm gonna make this a tear chop cut. Alright, now it should be 60. 60? No, 30 is fine. No, 60. I'm not crazy enough to go make 50. Maybe 50. So, yeah, 50 look good. So it's upside down. Whatever. We can hide this now. We can now cut this. Oop, cut that. Dimension up to phase. Not up to phase, it's just through all the other way. Yeah, I took through all the other way. Less likely to break. Where's gone? Hello? Okay, never mind. Up to phase it is. For this one, yeah, you know, you can't win every time. So we're just gonna keep that one the way that it is, maybe. I mean, work, come on. Face. There we go. Alright. So now I'm not gonna do it with the hole. The hole is fine where it is. But the bolt coming through, it's not gonna show. Like that. Now we do this the skirt again, the fillet again. Select all the one that's go vertical so that my two head doesn't have to spit and make a sharp turn. Flip it, make it 0.6. Looking good. Now do I want to chamfer this bottom? Yeah, I knew chamfer the bottom. Just give it 1.4. Give it 0.4. Yeah, just to account for any elephant foot. And of course, and for those of you who have bet that now it's gonna break something, maybe it did break something. All of these new features break something. Oh wait, and actually I missed one shot on the cancel. I missed one shot on the flip there. I missed the edge of the floor. Okay. So this might was perfectly show why I make the tandem plane in the first place. Yay! So if the people who were around when I said it, uh, then they should have see now why the tandem plane is critical. Now I can just go and fix it like that, and everything should fall in place. It shouldn't be, but for some reason it is fall in place. So okay. It's all in place. No, it shouldn't. It should broke like a million pieces right at this point. But it is not. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah. It's not broken because FreeCAD had now implement like features to prevent it from spiral into pain and misery. But I'm gonna fix it still because it's technically still broken. Oh, and you can see that I do have some space here because of that. Even though I make those a curve. A good job, me, I suppose. Anyway, let's grab that, that's electrical, and that should lock everything in. Yep, close that. Ooh. That one should be broken as well. Yeah, it is. And that one as well. That one should be fine. That one should be fine. That one is the one broken. Ooh. That should be it, right? Yeah, everything else is based on this object, not the reference one. Now I can happily punch some hole. And on this one, I will print it on this side here. So I got the part that need to be rounded on this corner instead of what I had on the other sketch. No? 0. Oh, no, feel it. Sorry. Oh, come on. Redo it all. Done. So tedious. There's no way to do this. Yes, but uglies are not gonna do it. Zip just to match the other piece aesthetically. And now I'm gonna miss one. And put those on preview. Okay. Face, that edge, and let's take the top one as well. Oh, actually, verify that it worked first. 0.4. Don't want to go 1 because the that little lip actually gonna interfere with that. 0.4 here, but I want to see if this one gonna get cut correctly. It does. Okay. Follow my surprise. I thought that was gonna break something, but it didn't. Okay. So that's that. I bring this back into the phrase here. And we can see there is a gap between the two parts there. It's not clipping each other. That's the short can go into this sheet. Good. Where the heck is my those three? Oh. And oh, it's a matter of making it now. What time is it? 2.5 hours. God damn, I work great with CAD. Wait. I forgot to comment to check the height of these. Oh shoot. One sec. 30. 30, yeah, 30. 30 still. It's not exactly that exact number because it's not actually made it. But yeah, it's 32. So, oh, okay, it's 30 as well. That's good. How about this? This the same? That is 3. That is 5. 4. Why is this 4.4 something? Nope. Oh, it's 4. It's 4. Okay. Alright, go back in that one and change it one number. That would be easy. Alright, so let's just put this back into the fold. How did I make that cut in the first place? I did that by doing this. Okay, we need to increase this number by 34. Okay, and I cut it, and it was cut. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? No panicking, no panicking. Don't do it like what you did last time. What I did last time was very wrong. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, but the only thing that's broken is this thing here. I'm just gonna bring that one in instead of what I did before. Dimension. Oh, coincide, sorry. Let's see. Make that a 4. But this should fix it. This should fix it. It did not fix it. Pocket. Okay. Oh. Alright, now this should fix. This should fix. Oh, right, no. What is this one? Where is me? Oh, why is this one so fragile? Maybe because I keep selecting faces. Too late to fix now. Yeah. Man. Okay, fragile. Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just thinking maybe I could print this outer piece in a different orientation, but no. The one that you're seeing right now is the best one. And that's one fine. That's fine as well. So just a shadow. That's causing the problem. Oh, the face is broken. Okay. What? Top and bottom. There's a set many edges. Two edges. Too many. Okay, well, good. Now I realize just I haven't checked if it was correct. Oh boy. 30. Yep, that's still good. 4. Good. Yeah, that's 4. Okay. That's it. Write that away. Look ugly. We put that oh, hello. The assembly is broken. Do I care? Yeah, so anyone who was wondering, the topology naming problem is still very true and present with the assembly workbench. It came after the fix, so I guess the dev just didn't have the time to actually implement all the change. So now, so even a slight change in number like what you just saw can cause knock-on effect. Good news, I think these 3 should stay. No, so these 4 should be locked in. I haven't changed them at all. It's this guy here that caused the problem. So, and also, they did not. Is there a recompute button? Yes. Nope. Nope. They don't tell me. Let's see first. It doesn't tell me where it's broke. It just says something's broke. You go figure it out. And now I just like, ooh, ooh. What's this one? I want that one. That shouldn't be. Uh-oh. Yep, that shouldn't be like that. At least, at the very least, it didn't just spaz out like it did in old versions of ReCAD. Yeah. Where the hell are these? Yeah, all these this is the start. So not touching them, not touching these. I'm not gonna, do anything. But yeah, I should find now. It's work now. Not touching that, and there we are. There we are. Trying to think of if I miss anything. So for those, and the point is with this actually, there's this lip here between that face and that face, and there's a lip below it as well. First and foremost, it's a 3 or 2 millimeter lip, so some foam tape would just fill up just fine, top and bottom, and I'm going to use that foam tape to create a spacing, to lock in the spacing between them as well. So that's a double deal on that note. So should be fine or good. Oh, you make my okay. No, I read it already. I thought for sure there was a comment, but no. So what do I do? Yeah, there's one thing that I want to try. Oh, but do I have time? I'll think about it when I'm use the bathroom. Be right back. Oh. Right, I'm back. Okay. You know, I'm done with the CAD today. 3 hours is good. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the new updated x-carriage on the gantry, and we see how that fits. So let me just zoom this in. Oh. Okay, gonna move that there. Oh, also, I use my phone for the third camera, second camera right now. That's so good. so good. So you get to see the bin, which I can hide right now. Okay. The only thing that we need to make sure to do is to have it charged. So the color science on this phone is so much better than the webcam. Okay, turn the lights on. Put this guy there, so I can grab them when I need it. Alright, I need the sleeve back, the magnet back, and I need to disassemble this. And most likely gonna break this part as well. Damn it. Do I want to break it? No, I don't. I'm just gonna kick that responsibility to future Vinny. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add new pin and new magnet on these guys. That way we don't have to spend like half an hour just reclaiming some of the part. This. Yeah, chat. Say hi to chat. That's where I've been reading you guys off. So checking the status of my print. Alright, so that I don't damage my LTT. It's expensive LTT what was it? Mouse mat. On. Yeah, I don't think you guys can still see it with this. Yeah, I can see it from when I look at it in person. The layer time inconsistency. Well, that is all it matters. Huh. Oh, get that knife. Clean it up. Yeah, I'm just smoothing, just chisel away the the layers that are not consistent with the address. And also, let's slightly over extrude for whatever reason. Oh yeah, one of the biggest downside of a tool changer is maintenance sucks. That 4 tools had to deal with, and depending on how you use them, they wear a different rate. For example, right now the T1 is the most used tool head by a long shot for me. So not only they wear, that one don't wear. That one is got an obsidian in it, so it just perform. But what does happen over time is sometimes some material got baked into the wall internally of the extruder, so it's harder for the extruder to push things out What that means is the extruder now have a effective near different extrusion multiplier to do the exact same thing as the other two head. So if you set the extrusion multiplier in the slicer for that specific extruder, the other extruder will then be over extrusion. It's not much, not barely noticeable, but it is noticeable. Alright, let's get some pin. My tray of chaos. Here's some sleeve. Where are the pins though? Oh wow, talking about pins. Well, I'll chuck these in there as well. Yeah, these are the rod for the dock. We're not there yet, so gonna come inside. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Here's the pins. Need to buy more pins soon. At this rate, either that or I'll have to sit back like spend a day just reclaiming pins, which sound just as interesting as it is. It is as yeah, it's just as interesting as it sounds. Wording blue, right? Not. Never mind. Ah, yeah, you can tell that I'm a little tired now. Ah, so much go on. Oh wait, no, magnet first. Four? Yeah, 4. We need exactly 4. Good. Okay. The good news is we're still replacing the 2 head, so I don't need to be bothered by what the magnet orientation. That's gonna be it's gonna get annoying very soon when I do have to do that. Yeah, the annoying thing is, most annoying thing here is, one most annoying thing about these magnets is that this practice piece is too close to the heater to be relied on to hold the magnet in place on its own. So if we so on the MissChanger right now, the current version, every time something go wrong, always go wrong because a magnet fell off. So I always have, so now every time it fell off, I have to like just outright cancel the print and glue it back on with actual glue this time around. Try really hard to not use glue, but apparently I don't think that we can avoid it with this. Oh, and I was too lazy to do it last time, the last few times. But here's a trick to make sure that you don't crush these very small sleeve, very small sleeve bearing. Put a bolt through it. Put an M6, M3 by what, by 8 through it. And when you push down on the top of the bolt there. That way you can distribute the weight evenly across the rim of the sleeve instead of, you know, crushing one side. Oh, I need to move this slightly. That one feels weird. The good news with these is now you only need like 6 of them this time around. For the only reason why you ever need more is because if you're too lazy to reclaim them, you're all right. Awesome. In. And much like the magnet, these pins, if you can push it in by hand, I mean it's too loose. Magnet you can glue, so can these. Unless you don't want to crack it, but definitely. Do what I'm doing right now with pressing it down with a parallel plier, but do be careful because the bottom is plastic, so you press too hard, you will see a new part. Oh no. Get it. We'll see when we install it into the machine, but right now I can see a gap right there between the two pieces where it shouldn't be. Yeah, we'll see when we install it. And I also want to trim some of this off. I reckon the flex of the on the gantry would sort that out, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's gantry here. Oh my. Alright, let's go to the gantry. Oh, god damn it. Position. You guys been seeing a small screen for the whole time. I was never mind. Gupstream. Not like I'm recording this or anything. No. Yeah, that's good. Now we deal with this. Because the carriage hold on a 2 bolt that is not relevant to these part, we can take them out without disturbing the belt. Great. Ow! Oh, don't straight the nerve on your fingers. Oh shit, I really did strain the nerve on my fingers. Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna go fast. It's gone too fast. I forgot. I need to put this on the two head first. So this is the old one. Yeah, would be very hard to tell the difference at this point, huh? Now this is the old part. Put it at those corner. This way. There's one way to tell the difference. That is how deep I pushed and there's a sleeve in. I'm just gonna put them aside. I want an actual. Got it. These require these to put them apart. Remember this extruder require me to disassemble to take this one out to actually remove the bolt underneath it. So put them back. Dream of an easily managed extruder is still far out from me. I'm kind of disappointed, not gonna lie. Maybe you're gonna wonder what LDO is up to with their new tool head. Not that I'm interested though, because it is a side mount for the no, that is back mount for the tool head. Does it? Hold this so that I can get the teeth too. Yeah, so changing the back plate here is gonna be quite a tedious task if this were to be in production. No, you're not coming out. I was hoping that would not be the case. Well, I hope. Well, no, my hope was not that. My hope was where is it? Why it's stuck? Oh, it's this one. And this one. Go. My hope has always been that I can take this off without disturbing these two, which technically achieve. It's just there's other stuff that I now that I have that, and there's other things that I want to. But unlike the pins and magnets, I would like to reclaim these bolts and nuts. For nothing else, M3x16 is actually way too commonly used for me to just chuck one into a pile. Because it's not very easy to reclaim. Switching from threaded insert into nut is probably one of the best decision I had for the V2. One of. Other than switching to the Trident, which is the best decision. Alright, with this, just to make sure I don't take them with anything else, I'm gonna snap the original back on, like so. Interestingly, when it's not on the gantry, this actually made perfectly. But when it does on the gantry, there is like a millimeter gap between them. More you know. There is just enough resistance to not allow them to mate correctly. not sure how much of that resistance because of the belt, which is still gonna help, but you know, wonder. It's easy. Drive these in. I need to keep in mind, I need to at least try the melt tensioning tool from the Stealth Changer. The more I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I think I should try it. Because if that can work, I can get away with having a very short belt, and we don't have to create too much slack on it. It's not rated to the gun. Right? To tighten that. I did it anyway. Dishes, I suppose. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this is gonna respond. This is interesting to me on how some people manage to use their oh wait, no, I take it back. So yeah, I was about to make a comment on how good part cooling actually bad for the tool head, the 3D printed tool head. And the reason why I said that specifically is because the 3D printed head is made out of better part cooling means that there are more hot airflow around a plastic tool head. And for my machine, basically, I don't have any part cooling on it, and the tool head still managed to be get melted. And if I do have part cooling on, the back plate here gonna get melted. Sort of melted. It melted eventually, but it's gonna happen like a zone here where it goes yellow. That's the key. It looked like shit, but it still work, but it looked like shit. Shouldn't have cursed there, but yeah, it looked bad. Oh, the epoxy that I used to hold the wire in eventually fell off. Really? For this one. But I think I should be cool for a bit more. I ignored it. Yeah, the bond deck is failing. It doesn't stick to the plastic. It just stick on top, and eventually it fell off. It's like something that you can peel right off. Yeah, definitely don't want to do this too often. Even if I do it too often, I'm still gonna complain, because this is not something for maintaining ability. Really should not have used stealth tapping screw for these. I mean, I'm sure it worked fine, but this Revo Roto is does not live up to my expectation. So it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I can see on the other side right now, and definitely see it chewed in there. Value engineering. Oh, I see now how this may end up crashing with each other. Alright. So if because these pins are in line, right? So they are in a straight line. So these can actually swivel around them, and that's how it can actually still catch onto this lip here, even though there's a gap there. And that's how. Alright, let's put this on the gantry now. Was a good choice then for me to one sec. So it was a good choice for me to make the change now, huh? Because the old change assumed that the old change they left like a literal millimeter between the two surfaces here. So I didn't like that at all. Definitely didn't like that at all. There's something I heard a bit ding, and I don't know what that is. Oh wait, no, probably from Lo-Fi Girl stream. Now that I'm here, Yeah, that's what you get for using someone else streaming music to have music in your stream. It's just their success for your own. Oh, who cares? Hmm. Well, who's streaming today? I wonder. I swear to God, I usually avoid Friday for it because someone is supposed to be streaming at this time, but now I just forgot. It was. Is it Neo 3D that's streaming today? And our Print Fix Friday is. Oh no, Make It Awesome podcast is. It's a Sunday, isn't it? Or it's Monday? Oh my God. Alright, it's on. There go nothing. And it fit perfectly when it's still loose. Alright, it's good. Let's see if I tighten that down, what's gonna happen? Just bet your ass someone gonna try to do this. Why is there so many ambulance running around today? Nothing to do with me. Just tighten them down. Alright, perfect. Not as tight as the other one. It's better than the version before it. So I'm happy with that. Happy with it. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Alright, we're good. Yeah, when the pillar is on, you see. Okay, a while we're gonna do that instead of bolting up at the top, which is good. Or at least let's hope, because we still need to test if it's gonna be like that. If there's something at the back here, in the top, and all of that. Oh yeah, and there's some catching there. Okay, that was easy. But I'm getting good at this. Cleaning up. Well, how long is the print? Oh, my print is still only 50%. I'll be well within tomorrow before it actually finished. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to trying to protect your filament. So for all those wondering, the reason why the machine over there keeps stopping every time in midway through the tool chain is because I deliberately set the nozzle to cool down when it's on the dock. I will protect the material inside those nozzles, but obviously now that I need to take in the heat up time for the tool head now. But I'd rather that than what is it? And just let it rip, because there's always, no matter what I do, there's always some ooze coming out the nozzle if you heat it up, keep it heated the whole way through. You know, more importantly, some of the material, if the filaments stay in there for too long, the bit that is inside the hot end actually turn, well, color go wrong basically. So red become white, blue become black, and yellow become also black, which is concerning for the health of my nozzle. So I don't want to keep that in there like that. Oh, I need to make that. Oh my god, I forgot the electronic hub. So that white yellow bit there need to be remade with the new design. Oh yeah, there's that hub and the curtain. So basically they need to be a printed part over like that to keep the hot air inside the chamber, and also to guide the filament, these wire, the umbilical downward here. So yeah, you enjoying what I'm doing right now? It's not gonna be there will be more to come. But more of this is gonna come. Okay, but with that said, I put this away, clean up, have one good look at my print, and yeah, with that then we can call it a day. 3.5 hours. Oh wow, all that took half an hour. Fixing the tool head is actually getting longer than I thought. But on the good news though, oh, if I can take this out, the print look great, like unbelievable, greatly great actually. The consistency on that red lid, well, that red lid on the circle lid there, red circle lid, look fantastic. Of course, you have to see it via the small screen, and Yeah, let's show you. Yeah, so the red seems to be very consistent from where I can look. Obviously you guys cannot, but you have to turn that. And also the wipe towers are doing its job. It's keeping everything contained. Not something you can oh, and also you can see the streak of on the corner there. So like on the outside, that if the wipe tower is not in front of the it's not between the two heads and the parts, those gonna end up on the part, and that is why I'm a little bit sad that Prusa took the no longer do the whole return to Z, the right Z in via on the slicer side. With that said, it did encourage me to spend some time to figure out how to get it done right in the machine side. Literally fix the last of it today. It turned out for the past year, there was a bug inside the software that if you're trying to return Z, inside the if you're trying to return Z via the machine, you will always end up adding some variation in terms of Z on top of that Z. So the error keep mounting, and as you go up, it can go bad. Finally, because I had no other choice but to deal with it, I actually finally dealt with it, and it's gone well. It's gone well, not gonna lie. So Prusa doing not making it harder for me to do things actually become a good thing for me. Okay, with that said, I put that away. Tires. Also, I still need to update the GitHub repository, because now what the instruction for the slicer is no longer correct. Damn, documentation sucks. You need to go to hell, bro. If you can just stuck here doing documentation, eh? But that is about it, guys. That's it for me. Let me just throw the interview down real quick. First, to show you what we're up to on Monday. Right. So, on Monday, what I'm gonna need to do is now basically what I have designed today. So these three, I'm going to fill in the side skirt and the front skirt basically. Obviously, we have plenty of room here for creativity. This whole block in the middle is just a block, so we can punch hole through it and bolt anything we want to it. That's not a critical part right now, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, but that's the idea. But anyway, for Monday, I will need to design the curtain at the back, as I described earlier. Just a plastic piece to just guide it, start pushing the umbilical cord downward, and cover up the hole at the back, the holes at the back. So that's so the hot air cannot just escape. And yeah, that's a good idea. That's good because the printer is gonna be busy for a while because I need to print some stuff for my sister, and she wants a lot of stuff, like a lot. I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost me to send it to her. Actually, it's gonna be interesting, that one. Anyway, that's enough yapping from my side. Thank you guys for watching. There was 68 people who checked out the stream, and only about what 2-3 of you actually stick around long enough for the whole time. So for the 2 of you, thank you very much. I know that this is a second monitor for many of you, and for you too, and thank you for doing that. It helps. Morally, it helps. Mentally, it helps to know that I may or may not be speaking to myself. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's it. I'm tired. I can't string word together anymore. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Monday. Trying to go to that one. Yeah, there you go. There we go. I need an end stream at some point, but yeah.